how many of you sometimes feel that, okay, I am putting my best effort, I'm doing everything correctly, but still I'm not getting results? And sometimes you're confused, like, what activity should I focus on? Sometimes you will observe that there will be some network marketing trainers. They will tell you that focus on the money making activities, don't focus on non money making activities. So sometimes we feel confused about what is money making activity, what is non money making activity. So if I can give you a tracker that these are the activities, if you do these activities, actually just imagine that from your bank account, uh, $5 will be deducted or $10 will be deducted, which means minus activity, neutral activities, and then positive activities. Like if you do this activity, it is a $10 activity, it is a $15 activity. Okay, so just imagine scenario like this. And because of that, I've created this productivity tracker. Okay, so just let's go one by one. Okay, let's go one by one and let's understand this. So I really want you all to just pay attention here. Okay, so just see, these all are activities, some examples of the activities, okay, which we do on a daily basis. And just see, if you follow, I mean, these are proper columns. I've divided activities in proper columns, and these are the columns where we have tagged with a dollar sign, okay, or you can say rupees or money. Okay, so if you do these activities, minus $10 per hour, okay, $10 will be deducted from your bank account. Just imagine this. Okay, these are the activities which are neutral activities, $0 per hour, $5 per hour. So if you do these activities, these are money making activity. Okay, you are making $5, but obviously less money, only $5 per hour. These are more money making activity, $10 per hour, $100 per hour, $500 per hour, and then $1,000 per hour. So what we need to understand is there are money making activities, non money making activity. But in money making activity also, we have to categorize, like, this is a huge, I mean, this one activity is going to give you money in long term. Okay, so that's why we are giving this column name as $1,000 activity. Okay, so let's go through these one by one. Okay, quickly. So minus $10 activity examples, some examples. Okay, I hope the screen is clear to all of you. Let me increase the font size, zoom. Okay, so let's consider this minus $10 activity. Like example, okay, again, these are, again, I repeat, whatever we do in our daily life is going to impact not only our life but also our business. Okay, so you are the creator of your business. So these are sometimes activities which we do, okay, on a daily basis. Like example, some of you may be drinking alcohol. Now I'm not saying anything bad about it, it's fine, no problem with that. But the thing is, don't you think that if you drink alcohol today, okay, tomorrow you will have a foggy mind. Now when you are in a business, now understand this, when you are in a business, you are the creator of your business. It is your responsibility to have very attentive or very active mind. Yes or no? Okay, now just imagine, like, if you are preparing for a very important exam, okay, during your college days or school days, what our parents used to do, our parents, they used to create an environment. They used to tell us, okay, no TV, no television, no internet, no phone, nothing. And even you cannot go out to play, okay, because your entire focus should be on the studies, at least for this 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever exam time, correct? So they create an environment such a way. And also during exam time, our parents used to tell us, eat light food and eat food, fruits, and all these things which can actually keep our mind active. So as a creator, okay, it is our responsibility to be always have this sharp mind. So if you drink alcohol today, no problem, okay, you're enjoying and watching cricket, India Pakistan, all these matches you are watching, okay, enjoying with your friends, that is fine. Okay, but next day, if next day you have an important meeting, if next day you have important seminar, webinar, whatever, now if you have a foggy mind, if you don't, I mean, through eyes, just imagine winter season, if there is fog around, you cannot see things properly. Same way, your mind becomes foggy, you cannot actually act, or you cannot think with clarity. So if there is no clarity next day, so 2 hours, when you are drunk for 2 hours, okay, now next day, it is going to impact your productivity for the next day. Are you getting it? Okay, so I'm not saying anything, okay, it is bad for your health and all those things. But I'm just saying that it is your responsibility to be fully, I mean, having this sharp mind, because you are the creator. So if you as a creator is not active, or you as a creator is not, you can say, you don't have clarity, okay, so it is going to give you impact in your business. Okay, smoking, same way, eating fast food. Okay, now these are basic things, but these are important things. If you're consistently you are having bad food, again this is going to impact your health, and ultimately when you are not feeling good, and it is going to, again, long term consequences. It is minus $10 activity. What you're doing today, it is going to impact tomorrow. Okay, hanging out with negative people, this is again minus $10 activity. Many times we indulge into some gossips. Sometimes even within network marketing only, we talk to our cross lines, or we talk to other people in network marketing, and we discuss only about what other team are, what other person is doing, what other teams are doing. Okay, and then sometimes these people, other people, they, what they do, they actually start talking negative about network marketing, start talking negative about things. So if you are consistently, you're talking to, hanging out with negative people, again this is at minus $10 activity, because your entire belief system shakes when you talk to negative people. Okay, so just imagine that if you're talking to a negative person, if you're saying negative about something which, I mean, you are focused on your business, but there is somebody, you're watching any MLM roaster video, actually this is, just consider that you are losing $10 every hour if you're doing this, worrying about what people think of you. Okay, avoiding problems that need fixing. Now, let's say, for an example, avoiding problems that need fixing. Okay, there's sometimes what happens, we know that we have to pay our electricity bill, we have to pay our phone bill, but sometimes we know that due date has passed, but you say, okay, tomorrow we'll do it, tomorrow, and then after some time, if your phone is off, if your connection is network is off, if your internet is off, then you run and then you waste your time in fixing it. Correct? So when you know that these things need fixing, then focus and fix it quickly and just be free from it. Are you getting it? Okay, and then breaking promises and letting people down. Now this is again very important thing. Okay, don't break promises. When you say, okay, I will do it, just do it, and don't, because this, sometimes what happens, people, now say for example, you say that, okay, uh, I mean, there is another point which we can add here. Okay, speaking bad words, okay, about downline. Okay, downline or upline. Okay, now suppose you are having normal casual discussion with any person in your team, and you are saying some bad words or bad things about your downline or upline. This also impacts your image. Now you think, okay, so what? Okay, if I'm sharing, okay, anything bad about my downline or upline, but in long term, that person considers, like, if you say negative about this person, you have tendency to say negative about him also. Correct? So these are small things, and these are minus $10 activities. If you are clear about it, just type clear. Okay, so this is a productivity tracker, and what I'm trying to tell you is, just train your mind that if you are doing these activities, and I mean, every day we do this. Correct? If you're doing these activities, you're actually in minus. Okay, you cannot expect good results in network marketing, because for business to grow, you have to grow, and if you're doing this, you're not growing. Actually, even you are getting worse and worse, and when you yourself are getting worse and worse, your business will show in your business also. Okay, now next is $0 per hour activities, like Netflix. You're watching Netflix, Hotstar, web series, all these things. Okay, obviously it is entertainment, you have to spend time with your family also, that is fine, but these things are $0 activity. No negative, no positive, but you are not making anything here. Checking Facebook and Instagram, watching YouTube videos, playing video games, following other people's lives, okay, on Instagram, again neutral activity. And then buying grocery and cooking and cleaning. Now this is also you can say very you can say neutral activity. I mean, when you are buying grocery, okay, when, I mean, even what I do when we have to buy any grocery, I don't go to the grocery shop. What we do is, we have a app called Blinkit. Okay, I'm not sure if You have heard about it, Blinkit. So in just 10 minutes, we get delivery at our home in just 10 minutes. So we have installed this app like Blinkit, Amazon, and instead of traveling to buy some aloo pyaj and some vegetables or fruits, so what we do, we just order it from Blinkit and we get it at our home. Even milk, bread, biscuits, all these things. I don't go out shopping for these things. So if you have these kind of apps, so why are you wasting time, and why are you wasting time in traveling and buying these stuffs? Are you getting it? Now these are again small things, but just imagine an entrepreneur. You are building a very huge business. Do you think any good entrepreneur is going to buy grocery? Yes or no? Nobody is going to go and buy grocery. Yeah, reading newspaper may come into this, watching Netflix or reading newspaper. Got it? So make it a practice to keep yourself free, because even when you're going out for grocery or you are cooking, so what you are doing, you are actually it all these small activities are also going to consume your effort. It is also going to consume your time. So save your time in money making activities, which we are going to discuss next. Okay, is it clear so far? Just type clear if you're with me. Okay, now $5 activity, $5 per hour. Now these are money making activities. Now let's discuss what activities we do where we actually make money in long term. Okay, what is the positive consequence of the activities? Attending meetings or the phone calls. Okay, when you're attending, not giving meetings, when you are attending meetings, even when you're attending any network marketing trainings, meetings within your team, mastermind sessions, this is $5 activity, because at least you're not watching Netflix. Instead of watching Netflix, it is better to attend meetings or the phone calls from your customers, or maybe from your downlines. Replying to emails and social messages. So instead of checking out Facebook and Instagram, watching other people reels and people watching other people dancing on Instagram, it is better to interact with the people and reply to your emails, and people who have messaged you on Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, it is, or WhatsApp Messenger. Even when anybody message you on WhatsApp, like saying good morning, and even when you are replying to that good morning message with a good morning, this is also a $5 activity, because you know what happens, even when you are replying to a very simple message, good morning, with a teacup, okay, a photo with a teacup, good morning message like this, we think, okay, this is a waste of time. But even when you are replying to these messages, you know what you are doing, you are actually initiating a conversation. So instead of watching Netflix and indulging in all these things, it is better to reply to these WhatsApp messages and keep the conversation going. Because when you keep the conversation going, maybe in future you will invite the same person into your webinar, maybe into a one-to-one meeting. Okay, so this is a $5 activity. Customer support. So maybe when you sell your products, your customer may ask for your some support, like when my product will be delivered, all these things. So if you're supporting your customer, when you're delighting that customer with your support, now this is again $5 activity. Okay, answering your phone and text. Okay, editing your website on landing page. We can also mention here website or landing page. So maybe today you see some other person landing page with a very good hook, very good color combination, and you think, okay, this is a good color combination, this is a good hook, this is a good one liner, and getting inspired from other person's landing page, you can keep editing your own landing page and keep improving it. So when you do this, actually it is a $5 activity for you. Spelling everything perfectly, again small things, but if your landing page has some spelling mistake, this gives a bad impression, right? Cold calling and following up. So though I am against cold calling, okay, but still, instead of doing these things, instead of drinking alcohol and wasting your time watching Netflix, it is better to do cold calling. Okay, still it is going to make money, because still the law of average will work. But instead of doing nothing, it is better to do something. Are you getting it? So these are $5 activity, money making activities, low in impact, but at the same time, again, it is better activity from as compared to these activities. Is it clear? Just type $5. Just type $5 if you're clear about $5 activities. Okay, or you can just type 5. Okay, clear? So what I have done is I have properly categorized activities here. Now next is $10 activity. Okay, $10. Okay. So solving a problem for a client or a team member. Now, suppose your team member is consistently facing some challenges. If your team member is not able to create a content, not able to update his YouTube channel thumbnail, maybe he want to learn something related to Canva. He want your help related to how to handle an objection. So when you are one-to-one, when you are discussing with your team member and you're solving your team member's problem through a Zoom call, now this is a $10 activity. So we think, okay, again and again I'm giving time to a team member, okay, but sometimes, I mean, we think that this is not going to give you any result, but in long term, what you are doing is you are actually you're actually building an asset. A person who is well trained in your team, that person is actually an asset for you. Yes or no? So this is a $10 activity when you're solving a problem for your team member, maybe through one-to-one meeting, physical meeting, or maybe through Zoom meeting. Talking to a qualified prospect. When I say talking to a qualified prospect, person who has already watched your webinar and who has already showed interest in your business. So following up with them. If you follow up with these people, this is a $10 activity. So follow up, money is in the follow up, correct? So that's the thing. Writing emails to prospects or clients. Maybe you message on WhatsApp to your prospect. This is also $10 activity. Outsourcing simple task. Maybe you shoot your YouTube videos and you can take help from your wife or maybe your husband, your brother, sister. Okay, so if you take help from these people and you're outsourcing this video creation process, okay, within your home. So again, this is a $10 activity, making them self-capable to edit your videos. Okay, so this can also be a $10 activity for you. Okay. Okay. Now creating best practices documents. Now this is again a very essential activity. Now, do you want to know? I mean, I'm going to give you an example of this. Okay, best practice document. Now, what is that? How many of you sometimes realize that when any new member join your team, when any new team member joins, don't you think that that team member actually initially that team member, everybody asks the same question, like if you are into health and wellness, if your company manufactures product related to wellness, don't you think that every new team member will ask you, okay, sir, which product to recommend for skin? Okay, which product to recommend for hair health? Which product to recommend for heart? Does this happen or not? Every new team member will ask the same question, correct? So instead of answering everybody, answering all these are repeated questions. Okay, so what I did, I think 2 years or 3 years ago, what I did, I invested 2 hours. And I created a PDF file where I mentioned about the ailments or diseases, okay, and then what are the recommended products, and then directions to use it. Now, as per company policy, our companies, they don't claim that these products will cure any disease. Okay, so just make this as a disclaimer and then create this best practice document. How many of you want to see this document? I created this document 2-3 years ago, and now this document actually saves my time. Whenever new team member joins the team, I just tell them, okay, you want recommended products for this thing, just download this PDF and understand. Okay, that's it. So here it is. So just see, I created this on 29 January 2019, recommended product list. So this is created by me. Okay, I used Microsoft Word to create this, and then later on I converted this into PDF. Okay, so let me show you the desktop. So here it is. I very clearly mentioned, as per company policy, don't claim to cure any disease. This document is just for reference to understand the best products combination, only for members of TLF group. This is my team name. TLF stands for the Leadership Factory. Don't circulate this document outside the group like this. So ailments, products, and dosage. Ailments, acne and pimple, recommended products, and then dosage, how to use it. 40 ml, this. Clear? And then similarly, asthma, what are the recommended products? Okay, anxiety, stress, migraine, memory loss, allergic, anything related to eczema, skin itching, and anything related to digestion problem, constipation, okay, ulcer, gastrics. Then Alzheimer's, something related to memory, Then what are the products recommended? Dark spots, wrinkles, skin diseases, alcoholism, okay, anemia, okay. So these are the products recommended. Burns and wounds, baldness and dandruff. So all these products, I actually created this uh, document, and this document actually saves lots and lots of time for me. And it took 2 hours for me to create this document. But those 2 hours, when I invested these 2 hours, because of this, I am actually free from the same repeated questions. Are you getting it? So just type bulb on. If you understand, like when I was actually creating this best practices document, at that time I was not making any money because of this. But because of this, I am now saving my time, and more time. When I'm saving my time, it is actually more time means more money. Yes or no? Got it? So just type bulb on. So that's what I'm suggesting to all of you. If you think that you are getting repeated questions, so what you can do, you can create your own document like this. Or maybe if you think that people are asking the same questions again and again, okay. So I want to give you another example, okay, of this. So just type, tell me again, best practice document example. So if any new team member joins a team, you know what happens? Everybody asks the same question: what to do, correct? How to start? So what I've done is I have created a simple, you can say, some 5 videos. I created some 5 videos, which I call Induction Program. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 1, I talk about company profile. Day 2, I talk about marketing plan. Day 3, day 4, day 5. So whenever any new team member joins, I mean, people should know about company products. The 5 days product workshop I did, and I did this workshop in such a way so that if any new team member joins, they must understand about company products. They should know the name of the products, what product is used for best, for which purpose, how to use it, directions to use. So 5 videos for Induction Program and 5 videos for product workshop. So this is what I wanted to, this is what I refer to best practices. So just understand your business. What are the repeated questions when new team member joins, and create a document or create a video tutorial so that you don't waste time answering the same thing again and again. Now, don't you realize that I'm doing the same in DNA Club also? So when I see people again and again asking, okay, sir, I need your help. I have a question. I want to talk to you. Nobody's answering my call. Okay, whom to contact? That's why I created one video related to DNA support system. So I see that people are again and again asking the same question. So why not I create a simple video where I can actually answer your query. Like if anybody message me, sir, I need your help. I'm a DNA Club member. I just sent this video to him. That's it. So I realized that this is the same repeated question. That's why I created a video. So that is what I want to refer as a best practices document. Are you getting it? Okay. So just analyze your business and then accordingly create this. Posting content on social media, this is a $10 activity. When you are into creation mode, reading books and learning from courses, again, this is because when you are learning from YouTube, actually that is unstructured learning. And unstructured learning is going to give you content overloading and confusion. But learning from courses is actually going to give you a structured learning. So that's why it is $10 activity. Talking to existing customers to get repeated orders, and learning to use new tools like ConvertKit. You're learning to use Calendly. You're learning to use Google Sheets. You're learning to use, if any new tool you are learning, this is again making you more productive. Your speed will be faster when you implement this using that tool. Okay, so these are $10 activity. Got it? Just type 10 in the chat option. 10. Are you finding this useful? Now again, I repeat, this is no motivation. I'm not motivating you. Okay, aap kar sakte hain, you can do it. No motivation. I'm giving you a proper tool so that you understand these activities we do in daily life, but you need to understand the impact of these activities the long-term consequences of these activities on your business and your personal life also. Okay, great, nice. Now let's discuss about $100 activity. Again, more impactful activities. Like number 1, planning and organizing your day. Okay, again, very basic things. Now, more basic things or simple things are very, these are the obvious things which you need to do, and many times we don't do this. So planning and organizing your day, understanding what you have to do today, understanding what are your essential meetings today, top 3 things which you need to do. Suppose in the morning tomorrow you decide, I will create one YouTube video, I will do 2 meetings, and I will do 1 team training. That's it. So just plan your day, okay? Because if you don't plan your day, and especially network marketing, it is very easy for you to spend your day without any activity. You will just watch unnecessary YouTube videos and you think I am learning. Actually, you are getting more and more confused. So always be in the creation mode. Don't be into consumption mode. Okay. Negotiating with a hot prospect which was just about to buy the starter kit, but when you're negotiating, you're giving them offer, you're trying to close, or you can say closing. Okay. So that is $100 activity. Building sales funnel out webinars. Okay. When you're designing your own webinars, that is $100 activity. Writing ad copy or sales copy. When you're writing good quality emails to actually excite, or you can say making the other person interested for your business. Doing your own self business audit. Exercise, sleep, and relaxation. Again, this is also $100 activity. So instead of watching Netflix, it is better to relax. It is better to sleep. It is better to go for a walk. Even when you are going for a 30 minutes walk, okay, many times we think, okay, I'm just walking for 30 minutes, useless. Okay, but no, even these 30 minutes are going to make you more productive in long term. Okay, so this is a meditation also. Yeah, yoga, meditation. I mean, you can understand the kind of activities I've written here. Hanging out with smart people. Like right now, you are into this meeting. Okay, this is $100 activity because you are hanging out with other people. Attending mastermind sessions, like all the platinum members, we do weekly mastermind session. That is $100 activity for all of you. Meditation is also here. Okay, one-to-one meetings. When you are doing one-to-one meeting with your prospect, when you are meeting your prospect on Zoom, don't think about that person will say yes or no to you. Don't worry about it. When you are discussing, when you're talking to your potential prospect, that is a $100 activity for you. Creating a content on YouTube. Now here I've written creating a content, posting content on social media, but posting content on Instagram or posting content on YouTube. So posting content on YouTube is actually $100 activity, because the content, whatever video you upload on YouTube, the content life on YouTube is much more than an Instagram reel. Agree with me? Just type agree. So create content on YouTube. That is, even one video you create today, you're not getting views, no problem. In long term, this is $100 activity. Okay. Now, next is attending mastermind sessions and then promoting affiliate tools. So even if you are affiliate partner of ConvertKit, Amazon, or even Kajabi, when you are creating any YouTube video or anything, or sending any email, when you are promoting your Kajabi or any affiliate tools, again, this is a $100 activity for you. Is it clear? So I have written this in a $100 activity. Just type 100 in the chat option if this is clear to all of you. Now let's talk about further more impactful activities like $500 activity. Now what is left? Let's see. Creating and improving your products. When I say creating and improving your product, as a network marketer, okay, I suggest all of you to create your own info product also. Okay, but this is a little advanced way of building business. When you are creating your own product, like you have written an ebook, you have created your own templates or maybe courses where it is actually building an authority. It is building your authority in the market in network marketing. Okay, so that is a $500 activity. Creating and improving your offers. Okay, when you are offering to buy a starter kit to your prospect, sometimes what we think, okay, oh, starter kit is 26,500, and the other person say, okay, I will think about it. So how to create an urgency? The only way to create urgency is to give them an offer. When I say offer can be, when you do this, I will give you this. Now what is that? If you do this, if you buy the starter kit, I will give you a ready to use system. In just 2 days, you will be ready to start making money from this business. If you do this, then I'm going to set up Google My Business account for you. Something. I mean, you have to create an offer for the other person so that that person takes decision immediately. If you buy starter kit today, I have a customer who is ready to buy some products, so I can help you to retail 2,000 rupees products. If you take action today, so the other person will think, okay, anyhow, by today or tomorrow, I have to buy the products. Why not I buy product today only because I get a customer of 2,000 rupees. So you can buy some 2,000 rupees product from your downline also if you have a customer, correct? So these kind of offers, keep on improving your offers. Hosting a live webinar. When you are doing live webinar yourself, many times you invite people to webinar of your upline, but instead of that, why not you do your own live webinar? Even 5 people or 10 people are watching it. This is a money making $500 activity for you. Don't think like people, nobody is buying the product, nobody is joining even after the webinar. Don't think about it. Even 5 or 10 people who are listening to you consistently for 1 hour, actually people are paying attention to you, and you are going to improve your webinar delivering skills, correct? So this is actually $500 activity when you are doing your own webinars. When you are doing one-to-one meeting, you are doing one person at a time, but this is one to many. That's why it is $500 activity. Okay, establishing values and culture, good quality culture within your team, selling to qualified groups, public speaking to qualified crowd. Again, live webinar, public speaking, almost same thing. Cutting cost. So if you think something is actually, you are spending money on Netflix or spending money on all these things, you can just cut your cost. Again, this is going to save money. Money save is equal to money earned, correct? Reflection and self-analysis. Then fixing repeated problems and errors, and having nutrition. Now, last point is very interesting. Having nutrition. So many times what we think, okay, suppose this is my company product, okay. So many times I will think, okay, I am having nutrition, that is fine. I just, every time as a networker, what we think, our only mindset is how to sell this product. Yes or no? As a networker, we always think how to sell it. But don't you think that if you consume your products yourself, actually what is happening? Obviously, number one, because this is your own company's product, and when you become your own company product's best user, what happens? You get conviction about your own company. Number one point. Yes or no? Just type yes or no. So what happens when you consume your own company products? There are so many networkers who buy other company products. They don't consume their own network marketing company products. Now that is 100% this is a bad thing. Even if your company manufactures soap, shampoo, use your own company products only. Don't feel that this is expensive. If you feel that this is expensive, your customers will also feel the same. So I use all my company product, whether it is shampoo, face wash, cream, lotion, everything. Okay. So when I use my own company product, I have strong belief about my company product, number one. Number two, when I do this, even my all family members, my son, my wife, everybody, they when they see me using it, they also start using it. We have the one toothpaste, my company toothpaste. My son, my wife, they also use the same. We don't bring Colgate or other Patanjali or nothing. We don't bring any other company products. Okay. So when I use it, my family use it. And when I and my family use it, I actually inspire my team members to use it. So if I'm not using my product myself, I'm not getting good health. I'm not actually inspiring my own family members, and I'm not inspiring my own team members to use it. So we think that, okay, this is small activity, but this is actually a $500 activity, because many times, because we need to understand who is our hot target customer, who is our hottest customer in network marketing, who buys products and we make money. It is your downline. Obviously you first and then your downline. So your downline is your hottest customer. If your downline is not using your company product, you will not make money. Forget about your network marketing achievements, manager level, senior manager level. Just think that tomorrow morning when you wake up, you find like, okay, 20 people within your downline. Even if you're not getting any new customer, even these 20 people, at least they are using the product, they are consuming the product. When they are consuming the product, when they are consuming the toothpaste, when they're consuming shampoo, when they're consuming the product, you are making money. So that's why it is very deep. Okay, you need to think about this. Use your own company product always. Okay, because when you do this, you inspire other team members also to do this. You inspire your family members to do this. And when your family members use these products, they actually tell very casually, not in tone of sales, but in a very casual terms. Even my wife, Many times she has sold so many products. Like we use honey, so she has sold so many honey to her mama ji and also her younger sister. She has actually sold so many products without selling anything, just by recommending. Correct? So she does not know anything about my company marketing plan, but because she's consistently using the product, she's telling the same thing. Okay, I use this product, that's it. She does not know how much commission I earn because of this. She's totally unaware about it. Okay, got it. So this is five. These all are $500 activities. Last point, very interesting. Correct. So just type 500 if you are clear about it. Next, last, we are going to discuss about $1,000 activities. Okay, are you getting it? Don't you think that if you just fine tune your mind, okay, this is $5 activity, this is $100 activity, when you read these again and again, you will actually, your mind will be trained enough to understand, okay, I'm actually putting effort into the right place. This is high impactful activities. Correct? Let's go to $1,000 activity. Now, number one, restructuring decisions. Okay. Now, last year, you were building your business in a certain way. Maybe last year you were doing your one-to-one meetings. Last year you were doing live webinars, but now you have restructured everything. Now, suppose you think that now from this year onward or this month onwards, let's convert this live webinar into automated webinars. Let's invest on some tools so that we focus on generating more and more traffic. Let's focus this week, this month, let's hire a digital marketing agency to run Facebook ads for us. Now, these kind of decisions, when you make, these decisions are only to scale up your business. Correct? Now, when you take these business decisions to restructure your own business, to scale it up, this is a $1,000 activity. This decision making skill. There's so many people who lack in decision making. There's so many people who are building business last year and today they are absolutely same. They have not grown. Because they have not grown, their business have not grown. Clear? So restructuring decision. Second is establishing long-term partnerships. When I say long-term partnership, maybe you collaborate with other influencers. Maybe you, I have collaborated with Sriram, then I have plans to collaborate with many more digital marketing influencers in future. So this is a $1,000 activity when you collaborate with other people who are already into make money niche. Correct? This is $1,000 activity. Setting long-term strategy and direction. Now, especially in DNA Platinum, I am discussing about how to create your own info product. Instead of directly selling your network marketing opportunity, why not you first sell your own info product for 397 rupees, maybe 997 rupees. Let them come to your community. And then later on, you nurture them. And then finally, you pitch your network marketing business by asking them, do you want to work with me? Do you want to partner with me? Like this. So this can be a long-term strategy to first sell your info product, or maybe to start a YouTube channel. Now, this small decision today, it is a long-term strategy through which you can actually make money in long term. Okay, not short term, long term. So all these $1,000 activities are actually long-term activities. Architecting systems and machines. Like I told you, right now there are so many people who are afraid of using Kajabi. It is so many people who are still afraid of using paid tools. Okay, so I suggest all of you, the sooner you remove this fear, of using paid tool, it will be better for you. Because ultimately, these paid tools, why people are using these paid tools? I'm paying money to Kajabi, I'm paying money to StreamYard, okay, then Zoom. Why I'm paying money? Because I know that these systems and machines are actually building business for me, even Webinar Jam. Correct? And then radical innovation. So keep on innovating on, every 6 months or maybe every year, keep on innovating your working style so that you match up the current market scenario. So the style of how you were building business 5 years ago, but now how you are building business today, now the style is totally changed. You will see so many network marketers, old fashioned, now they are struggling to sustain in the business because they have not done any innovation. They have not adapted to the technology. Now, when you adapt to the technology, radical innovation, when you do, now these are $1,000 activities. Again, $1,000 activities are long-term activities, but yes, we must focus on these activities at least once or twice a week. Is it clear? So these are the criteria. Categorized all these activities into different areas. Okay,